Relatively speaking, the amount of subsidy relative to the income that they generate by selling things is dropping. The big problem is that the value of the things they're selling is also dropping, so they're just getting less and less income. Government's got no money, tells you otherwise, they would definitely not be being truthful with you. There's going to be a new post-cap system of support come out. There won't be any money for it in reality, I'll tell you that now. They'll look at all sorts of things around the environment, but it'll be a tiny top-up.
Yeah.
And it won't provide enough for your family. So it's coming down the track. Great change. And Scotland has been trying to put off and gets caught up in the detail of less favoured area and Region 1 and Region 2 and the hills and rural depopulation. If the farmers came together and said, we're not going to rely upon government to sort it, we're going to sort it ourselves, faced the reality, looked at the options and made some decisions sooner rather than later. It's a terrible thing when people only make decisions because of fear. Fear is that we all need an incentive to make a change, and so often it's fear. We'll just keep doing it until the change is forced upon us, by which time it's too late. And then it's also somebody else's fault. As the big bad processor. It is these global giants. Yeah. As a combined force, farmers have a huge sway, but because they continually work as individual businesses, measuring themselves against the success of their neighbour, not aspiring for more other than to be better than their neighbour, then they haven't got hope in hell. Haven't got a chance. Aspire for more, people. Aspire for better than what your neighbour's doing. And stop criticising those that try. Start really valuing success. Start backing the people who are really being successful instead of criticising them. People who create change and do things differently. Oh, it'll no work. It'll no work. Because they can't possibly have them work. Because if it works for them, it means that they're doing the wrong thing.
Yes, or they might have to change.
They might have to change. You have to take responsibility. And my brother and I have put in huge change in this business, and it might finish us off eventually. We've taken on huge debt, and we continually try to be better at what we do. We work exceptionally hard. It's hugely challenging some days, but at least we've taken the bull by the horns and are getting on with it. We've got to save our families' businesses and to save our planet. Farmers have huge responsibility. It's going to be placed upon us regardless of whether we want it or not. So yeah, I think we need to take a stand back and have a look at what we're doing.
Well, thank you, Rory.
Okay, that's great.
Thank you.
Wigtownshire dairy farmer and SAOS and Milk Suppliers Association board member Rory Christie. Thank you to Rory for a very wide-ranging chat and giving us plenty to think about, and thank you for listening. Please tweet us with the handle @on_farmuk. You can find us with that same handle on Instagram as well, to give us your thoughts about what you've been hearing and to share the episode with somebody who you might enjoy it. If you tweet us, we'll try and say thank you on air. It's the least we can do. Next time, we're talking some more about efforts to mitigate climate change, but this time with SAOS, Scotland's umbrella body for farming cooperatives. So we'll see you then.